So because of envy and jealousy, coupled with what has been happening over there at the north, how the Fulani bandits has been buying and baby-napping so many people over there, that has not been happening in the east for a long time now. That's why whenever the Nigerian army apprehend any thief in the east, they will tag him an IPOB. If they capture baby-nappers, they will tag them an IPOB. If they capture person where go collect person phone, they will tag the person an IPOB. If they snatch someone's cake and a pepper, they will tag them ESN. If they capture one chance people, they will tag them an IPOB. And then I want to ask, before the agitation of Biafra, were there not thieves? We are there not thieves, even all over the country, all over the universe. We are there not thieves. Anybody you people captures, you will tag him IPOB. If you invade any baby-napping camp, and capture them, you will come and parade them, video them, snap them and post IPOB. You people are lying. You people are lying. Are you guys not ashamed of yourselves? Are you guys not ashamed of yourself? When will you guys stop lying? When will you stop lying? I thought you guys used to tell us that you invaded Boko Haram camps and get away with their weapons. I thought that is what you guys normally comes out to tell us. But look at this video. The Boko Haram here, they are telling us that it's a lie. That all those things you guys have been coming out to tell us that is all of them are lies. They said you guys are lying and they're showing forth the ammunitions. Are you not seeing it? Are you not seeing it? That guy is a sniper. Are you not seeing it? Are you not seeing it? Stop lying. Stop lying. You people are lying. Stop lying.
Nigerian army, the youth of the southeast region of Nigeria are deeply angry, concerned, and we have some very important questions to ask you. Somebody, please help me share this video. Tag Nigerian army. Share this video. Let the world see what Nigerian army is doing. Why do you continually publish false, misleading, and unrelated reports in an apparent attempt to connect IPOB/ESN with every incident of kidnapping and terrorism in the southeast? Why has this become a repeated pattern? Tell us why. Why do you refuse to focus your energy on the actual criminals, the bandits and terrorists in the north, who are consistently attacking, humiliating, and killing soldiers and security personnel on a regular basis? Tell us! Tell us! Just yesterday, Harrison Gwamnishu and his team reportedly uncovered and raided a kidnapper's hideout in Adan, Yozowan. And almost immediately, the narrative being pushed was that the kidnappers were IPOB and ESN. On what basis? Why is every criminal act in the southeast now automatically blamed on IPOB and ESN without proper investigation or evidence? Why? Tell us! Even Harrison Gwamnishu has come out to clarify that no ESN, no IPOB member was arrested. So why the constant mendacity? Why? In just few weeks, Nigeria has lost 4 generals, 4 high-ranking military officers, and many soldiers to bandits in the north. Yet, there has been no declaration of a state of emergency there. We have not seen military operations like Operation Crocodile Smile or Python Dance launched in those regions with the same urgency and intensity that the southeast consistently experiences. So once again, what exactly is the Nigerian army's true intention towards the southeast? Tell us! Tell us! Every day, videos and reports emerge showing killings, kidnappings, and terrorist activities happening in the north. Yet, instead of concentrating on addressing those grave security threats, the military appears more interested in spreading questionable reports and propaganda about unrelated events in the southeast. For what reason? Major, for what reason exactly? What? I mean, just around Nigeria. What is it? What did the southeast do to you guys? What exactly is the motive behind this? Because it is becoming increasingly disturbing and alarming that the Nigerian army now appears to be acting in a tribal and biased manner. Tell us! Is this the army you guys are preaching to our youths to come and join? When the country's foremost security institution seems more invested in propaganda than in carrying out its core duty of protecting lives and securing the nation, it is no surprise that terrorists and bandits continue to gain ground across the country. This situation is both shameful and embarrassing. Dear esteemed Nigerian army, this conduct is beneath the dignity and honor expected of such an institution. It does not make sense to continuously attempt to frame and stigmatize a region that remains largely peaceful and law-abiding. It is time for the Nigerian army leadership to call its acting deputy director of public relations to order. Lieutenant Colonel Olabisi Olalekan Ayeni, your repeated one-sided and questionable reports are doing great damage to the image and credibility of the Nigerian army. We urge you to stand for justice, equity, and fairness. Uphold truth, professionalism, and authentic reporting. Stop the spread of misleading narratives and save the Nigerian military from further disgrace and public distrusts. Nigeria deserves a military that is fair, honest, and committed to protecting all regions equally.
I'll keep saying it. I'll keep shouting it. If you ever believe the Nigerian army, if you ever believe any news from the Nigerian army blaming IPOB or ESN on whatever goes on in the southeast, you are of all men the most miserable. The most miserable. If you ever agree with the Nigerian army, any news against IPOB or ESN in Imo State or Low, in Ihetokwa, Ihala, or anywhere in southeast, you are of most men the most miserable. You are dwelling on propaganda. Now, today or yesterday, the Nigerian army released a report that they raided an IPOB ESN camp in Adan, Enugu State, or somewhere like that. And in that report, the picture of Harris Ngwamnishu was there. People were surprised. Harris Ngwamnishu, posted by the Nigerian army in the official page. So they tagged him and called him out. Is this true? Lo and behold, Harris Ngwamnishu came out and debunked and said they never caught any IPOB or ESN. In short, he doesn't know how they look like. That what they raided was a kidnappers camp, kidnapping gang. That were caught, kidnappers. It was not IPOB, it was not ESN. So why is that? Why is it that the Nigerian army are hell-bent on spoiling IPOB and ESN's name? I stopped taking them serious anyway, long time ago, but when I knew that everything they were doing is all propaganda to tarnish IPOB and tag them a terrorist organization, was when they told you gullible Nigerians that they killed Gentle the Yahoo, the leader of BLA, Biafran Liberation Army. They killed Gentle the Yahoo. Lo and behold, Gentle the Yahoo resurfaced and debunked that claim to prove that he was alive. And none of you called them to hold them responsible to clarify or to clear the air. How come the person you claim you killed is still alive? All of you believed hook, line, and sinker. You believed the army. You never questioned them. No one called them to order. No wonder they started raiding the east, raiding Imo State. Hey, we have conquered Mother Valley. We have yeah. Just because Gentle the Yahoo came out to debunk that he is still alive. The same Gentle the Yahoo came out and said that the government of Imo State works with them, had a hand in what they are doing. Several times he has called that Opuzodema. And none of you are able to connect the dots that the government is complicit in what is happening. They are trying so hard to give IPOB a bad name so that they can nail them. Imagine the propaganda that he rated an IPOB and ESN camp. What is there in that report to prove that that camp? It doesn't even look like Enugu anyway. The place doesn't even look like the East. But what is there to tell the world that you caught kidnappers? Must you tag them IPOB and ESN? Just because you want to nail them. And you Golobi people believed. I stopped believing them. I stopped. Nigerian army are propagandists. Nigerian army are propagandists. They are very, very shameless. They are liars, a bunch of liars. Whosoever is handling that page is a criminal, a propagandist. A propagandist. Because you people released and tagged IPOB a terrorist organization. You release names and put, so you want to really prove to the world that yes, IPOB is a terrorist organization. Oh, God forbid. I've never seen people who are so desperate like Nigerian government. IPOB, then they make una shake. Then they give una wahala. They make una shiver. If you have not tagged IPOB a terrorist organization, you won't rest. You will not eat. You won't be able to sleep. Because IPOB don't go open on a nyash now for the world. When they fear. When they shake. IPOB have exposed Nigeria to the world. You see the corruption going on in Nigerian government. That's why they are not shaking. Look at what is happening in the north. Generals, brigadier generals are being slaughtered and killed. They have not declared Operation Sweep. Soldiers are dying on a daily basis. They are wiping our soldiers off. I believe the military, they are lacking servicemen now. That's why they are looking for Igbo people to come and join army. Come and join the army recruitment. Come and join army. We are not joining. Nobody is going to join. When they finish you people, the country will be made porous. The ones that has joined, have you accounted for them? Somebody was saying, tomorrow now people will claim marginalization if you don't produce service cheap. The people that they are killing, they don't want to become service chiefs. The brigadier generals that died, they don't have a dream to become service chiefs. The soldiers who have been slaughtered. When you keep losing men, and you are still looking for more, the ones that you are giving, have you accounted for them? Nigeria is a disaster. Nigeria is a disaster. Nigeria is a crime scene. A very, very big crime scene.
Welcome back. I think the cry of the Igbos and other guys should be the cry of me and you and the rest of Nigerians, because the Nigerian army, I think we not get any shame again. See, now the third time that I am coming out to tell you this is this, and I will keep on coming until this trash and this name you are trying to bring to the southeast until you stop them. What is really going on? What is really going on? You said it and you did it. That is what the culture can do. You have spoken and you have done it. But you have never spoken about what is happening and how people has been taken down and do it before. If you guys have been delivering the way you guys have delivered this time, I think in the southeast, everything would have been better. You know, last week or last 2 weeks rather, that the one of them came out to say that their focus now is on the south. Is they talk calm. And yesterday, I think They went there, according to what I am hearing, they do whatever thing they want to do, and they take some guys down. And this is the complaint that we heard from some of the Easterners who are facing this. Most of them now have come out to let us know that even what they have not done is being pushed on them. Even what that is not being uh, controlled by them is being pushed on the IPOP. Now them they use their mouth, they tell us for us to hear their cry. And you and me is supposed not to be there and be mute in all of this. Because once we have let those guys down, we are going to be affected. We are going to be affected in different ways. We are going to be affected in a way that I and you might see ourselves in this Islamism very soon, because I think it is this Southeast and those guys that has been the resistance of this game since they have been resistance, and they have been doing this thing just for me, you and us. But with the way they carry fear, they put for their mind, where people say the army now go carry 100,000 army. You know that if you go to some part of the southeast state, people that are there are not even up to 4,000 or 1 million persons, but they will take 400,000 army load to those places to make sure those guys things touch them in bad way. Why is it like that? Why are you not helping these guys that are helping the economics of this nation? Why are you not doing something that will make them praise you, the FG, and you, the Amy? You have just been there destroying your name. You know that we have 6 regions. I think so. We have 6 geopolitical zones. Let me put it that way. That is being under this nation, and in that 6, I think it is 2 that are the most unsafer region. They are not safe at all, and they don't even get security. Now then their security, the Tuama, now then they know they sit down one place, but you know they try go there, make you comot the thing wey be say e don dey affect these guys. All you have been doing is to just been doing your thing to make sure you, I don't just know what to even talk about what you are doing, because it is getting everybody hot. Everybody is going hot. Why? I'm using this medium to beg now. I'm not using force on you, the army. I'm begging you that the Southeasterners say that what you have been pushing on them, that they are the one who did it, they are not the one who did it, and don't use that opportunity to destroy them. Thank you. Now, please leave them and do what they want. Because you are there to listen to us. Hear our cry. Don't hear of the cry of the enemies of ours to destroy us, because it is getting much. Bye bye.